Hi there. Now we're going to do lesson 305. There is a peace that Christ bestows on us. Paragraph 1. Who uses but Christ's vision finds a peace so deep and quiet, undisturbable and wholly changeless that the world contains no counterpart. Who uses, which means we have to deliberately use Christ's vision. We have to decide that that is the only vision we want to look upon. When we do that, we find a peace so deep and quiet and undisturbable and wholly changeless that there is nothing like it, nothing against it in the world. Comparisons are still before this peace. And all the world departs in silence as this peace envelops it and gently carries it to truth, no more to be home of fear. The minute that we let our mind be clear that we are only going to seek for love, when we do that, when we seek the Christ in another, our heart opens up. Mind and heart become aligned. And in that place, nothing can disturb you. Even if it's for a nanosecond, if you feel that peace that passes all understanding, you will know that nothing can take from you what you just experienced. And you realize that in that moment, you're in the home of love. You are in that moment safe in the mind of God. Fear goes away. And when you can string moments like that together over and over and over again, your moments of peace turned into hours of peace. They turn into days of peace. And I can attest, they turn into years of peace. It's just amazing to live in that state where you know you're home to Christ because it's what you're choosing to do. You use Christ's vision because you know it yields peace. Let me read this again. And all the world departs in silence as this peace envelops it and gently carries it to truth, no more to be the home for fear, means no more for ego. For love has come and healed the world by giving it Christ's peace. Paragraph 2. Father, the peace of Christ is given us because it is your will that we be saved. God gave us a piece of Christ. We just have to use it. Help us today, but to accept your gift and judge it not. That's all we need to do. Just accept it. Accept that peace is your birthright. Accept that love is what you are. Accept that happiness is the world that God created for you. Accept that you can make this choice because you have free will. And if you make this choice, you will be using the love of God to see the whole world with. Let me read this again. So this is to the Father. Help us today, but to accept your gift and judge it not, for it has come to us to save us from our judgment on ourselves. Stop judging yourself a sinner, not good enough. This is hard. This is impossible. Some people get to achieve enlightenment, but not me. Give all that up. Just accept that you have been given the right to choose peace. And when you accept that peace is yours, then use it. Use it. Why? Who uses but Christ's vision finds peace so deep and quiet, undisturbable, and wholly changeless that the world contains no counterpart. But you got to be willing to use the peace of the Christ that is in you by deliberately choosing to see others from that peaceful place in you so that we can save the world. That way we won't be able to judge it or attack it if we're choosing to see what is holy in another. Powerful lessons. We just need to use them, and then we will see how our life transforms. Thanks a bunch. I'll see you in the next lesson.